given his all to fight on numerous levels, but most importantly to fight and to assist us in our fight against gangsterism and crime, and dedicated in doing so. Please put your hands together for Mmusi Maimane.
Thank you so much, and first of all, it's my great privilege to be here. I want to thank the provincial leadership that is here. I thank the respective councillors, the national chairperson of the DA, the community members who are here, but mostly importantly to the NST members who are here. Firstly, as fellow South Africans, I want to send my deep condolences to the officers who were attacked over the weekend in Delft, and of course, one of the members lost their lives. And I want to say that as South Africans, we need to be aware that we are engaged in a war against crime. And along the way, I want to send my condolences to the families, and I want to wish a speedy recovery to the members and the two officers and colleagues who were together with the said officer on duty, and I want to say may they have a speedy recovery. You are South Africans who are our heroes. You go out day to day. I came to this community of Bonginkosi for Mandela Day, and I spoke to young people about what perhaps they fear the most. And many of them shared with me that they fear the fact that crime is affecting them. Across the country, too many people are being killed. We cannot as a country continue to live in a world where gangs are attacking our communities, drugs are ravaging our young people, and ultimately we are ending up in situations where the future of our nation is being compromised by those who commit such heinous crimes. I was deeply broken that you can look last week as to many South Africans who were killed in violent crime. Whether it be from bachelor to anybody, the fact of the matter is that we should never become comfortable with crime taking place in our society. So I want to say to the city of Cape Town, when we campaigned in 2019 and when we campaigned in 2016, we said to the people of South Africa, we are going to fight crime. And we are serious about that. We are not going to back down. So I want to say, strength to your arm. Let's go take out those tsotsies. Those gangsters must know that there's a force coming against them, and you are the people who are fighting that battle, except for Almalba Danki as a start. And I want to say the second thing is, obviously, we need a partnership between national government, provincial government, and city government. Now I want to welcome the deployment of the South African National Defence Force to communities. I, as a child who grew up in Soweto, was never comfortable seeing army policemen around during the state of emergency. And still, I don't want our communities to be in permanent presence of army. But make no mistake, we are losing the war against crime, and criminals are running around freely. So I support and welcome the deployment of the South African National Defence Force to our communities. Furthermore, I think that it is unsustainable that we depend on the army and we depend on the NST. I want to say that it's going to be important that the South African Police Service becomes professionalized, provincialized. Because when we have a provincial police service that attends to the fact that it is well trained, well capacitated, with appropriate equipment to fight crime, we can have a partnership between the South African police and the service to make sure that those gangsters who are taking the lives of our citizens end up in jail and citizens can live freely. We cannot sit here and watch violence taking place in our community. And I want to urge, as I said in Parliament, we'll continue to fight that we have a dedicated police force even in farm areas, farm communities, farm murders, and I want to continue that fight. Because ultimately I'm not happy that citizens live in danger and our South Africans are being killed in the manner that they are. Whether it be here in the Western Cape, Gauteng, or any other province, we will continue the fight against crime. So I'm calling furthermore that we attend to the 4 U's. The under training of police, the under staffing, the under-resourcing, and under-equipping. And we'll continue to fight that. I want to give you feedback that in Johannesburg, they've taken the lead even from here. Already Mayor Herman Mashaba has introduced an additional 1,500 metro police so that we keep a strong arm on fighting crime because it's affecting us all over the country. I also want to say, and dear governments, I've said it to all executive members, when we went into Tshwane, the executive were given the fancy cars. You are the ones who need the cars, not the executive. So my fight will continue, that the German vehicles that chase criminals will be given to this force, not to be given to politicians. We did it in Tshwane, we will do it here to make sure that resourcing goes to this particular force to continue to fight. And I want to say, even in Nelson Mandela Bay, where Ethel Tolip was, we were very committed to making sure that we give the appropriate vehicles and bicycles to the crime fighting unit. Fellow South Africans, let me say this just as I close. I hear that in Bonginkosi we had 44 gang-related murders, and since the 2nd of July, that number is in continuous decline. Congratulations. Keep fighting the good fight. Let's make sure our citizens are safe. And I want to say to all our communities here, let's continue the fight and let's ensure that gangs don't have the last say, but you do. And I congratulate you, councillor, community members, and sir, thank you so much for your hard work. And let's continue the fight against crime in making sure more of our citizens are safer and our people can know that actually if we are going to create work in our communities, we are going to bring investment, we are going to do so in safe communities. Ndiyabulela, Enkosi, God bless you. Sawuhlangana phambili. Enkosi.
All right, Minister.
Thank you, sir.
The following is going to happen now. We will divide in our groups and we will go into our priority areas within Bonginkosi area. While you're addressing the media, we will get ready out there to be in our place and to be operational, and we will escort then the entourage to go and visit them. All right, over to you.
All work together. Done. What? As discussed in the group. What?